This is Glenn Rice with Clearview Sewer Cams. We're located at 16508 Jersey Street, Granada Hills, California, 91344. And we're located on the right-hand side of the front door, along the right-hand side of the house, just outside the master bathroom window, at a 4-inch black ABS mainline sewer cleanout. Mainline sewer cleanout does appear not to have a cap over it. And this is our 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout. This goes towards the front of our property, and this goes towards the rear of our property. We're going to go ahead and zero out our camera monitor here at the top of the cleanout. And it's going to drop down and begin our video sewer inspection. So it does appear to be black ABS sewer pipe. It does appear that we immediately transition to what appears to be vitreous clay. So I do have a little bit of water running, and as you can see here in the joint of the vitreous clay, it does appear that it has an offset. In the joint here, you can see we're holding a little bit of water. You can see that there's a fairly large offset from about the 3 o'clock to about the 9 o'clock area here. And again, when we pull back, we'll see that on the way back. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to push out. What we'll do is we'll utilize the water to help us push out. A little bit of debris there, look like a leaf or something. We're going to make a little bit of a turn. And again, a little more debris, a little more buildup. So again, what we'll do is we'll just continue to push out. And again, utilize the water to help us push all the way out. Possibly all the way out into our city sewer tie-in, and then from there we can pull back and take a good look. So again, we'll just continue to push out. We dropped down. Very difficult to tell, but it looked like we transitioned. Again, we'll just continue to push out. It does appear to have a fairly large offset in this area here. We're going to pull back just a little bit, try to jump up and over this area. So again, it does appear that we do have an offset in this area here. I'm going to pause our mic here for a moment. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and marked this area with an orange flag at approximately 3 foot 11 inches deep in the grass, just in the front yard. And we did mark it with an orange flag. It does appear that we do have a fairly large offset in this transition, as you can see here. What we're going to do is we're going to attempt to get up and over this area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause our mic here for a moment. We're going to attempt to get up and over this area. Okay, we're able to get up and over that area. So again, we're just going to continue to push out. What we'll do is utilize a little bit of water that we do have, and again, attempt to push all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. And from there, we can pull back, take a good look. So again, we're doing a little bit of a turn. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way out. We pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. So what we're going to do is we're going to let our water run down. We'll pull back and take a good look. We're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, we went ahead and pushed all the way out into our city sewer tie-in. As you can see, this is our city sewer tie-in, and we did mark it with an orange dot of paint at 8 foot 0 inches deep. So again, we're just going to pull back slowly, take a good look, and the saddle joint appeared to be in fair condition, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. A little bit of debris hanging there from the top, and that joint appears to be in fair condition. So again, we'll just continue to pull back. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. As we pull back, we do have joints approximately every 4 feet in the vitreous clay. So again, a little bit of concrete overpouring that joint there, but again, nothing major. So we can continue to pull back. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appears to be in fair condition. And that joint appeared to be in fair condition. Make a little bit of a turn. And we're pulling up. And those joints appear to be in fair condition. And a little bit of offset in that joint there from about the 5 o'clock going around to about the 7 o'clock area, but again, minor offset. So again, we'll continue to pull back slowly. And we're coming up on the next joint, and we'll push back in just a little bit. And right about this, pull back just here. As you can see in this joint here, we got a little bit of neoprene band exposed in this joint from about the 2 o'clock area going down to about the 6 o'clock area. A little bit of an offset in that joint as well. So again, we'll continue to pull back. And in this area here, this is where we did have a large offset. As you can see, we do have a large offset in this area here. We are holding water, we are holding debris. And as you can see in this area here, from about the 3 o'clock area going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock area. So what we're going to do is we're going to pause here for a moment. Okay, again, we went ahead and marked this area at 3 foot 11 inches deep, and we did mark it with an orange flag in the middle of the grass. So again, what we're going to do is we're going to pull back slowly. As we pull back, you can see in this area we are holding water, we are holding some debris in this area. So again, we just continue to pull back, and again, we're coming up and out of the short belly there, and it does appear to be a section of what appears to be black ABS sewer pipe, and as you can see here, we are transitioning back into vitreous clay. So what we're going to do is we're going to push in just a little bit more. A little more. Right about there, and we're going to pause here for a moment. We're going to locate this area. Okay, we went ahead and located this area, and it is at 3 foot 8 inches deep. And we did mark it with an orange flag, and again, this is in our grass at the front of the house. So again, we're just going to go ahead and continue to pull back. And again, as we pull back, you can see we're pulling back, transitioning back into vitreous clay. So they did do a repair there and replace a section of vitreous clay with a section of black ABS sewer pipe. And again, a little bit of offset in that joint there. Make a little bit of a turn. And again, another little bit of an offset in that joint as well. So we continue to pull back. And again, a little bit of offset in that joint there. It does appear, as we pull back, got a little bit of root intrusion here, as you can see as we pull back. Push back in just a little bit. A little bit of root intrusion right there in that joint there, and that does appear to be our transition from back into black ABS sewer pipe from vitreous clay. So again, we're going to just go ahead and continue to pull back. We'll make a little bit of a turn, and it does appear that we did transition back into black ABS sewer pipe. Oh no, it's still vitreous clay, it's just dark black ABS sewer pipe. So these joints here do have some major offsets in them, as you can see there at the top, from about the 9 o'clock going all the way around to about the 3 o'clock. We're going to push in just a little bit. So we'll continue pushing a little bit more, And again, in this area here, as we get closer, you can see that we do have another large offset in that joint there from about the 7 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 1 o'clock area. So again, we're going to continue to pull back. Again, large offset in that joint there. Root intrusion. And again, fairly large root intrusion there, as you can see in that joint there. So push back out just a little bit. You can see here in this joint here, we do have a large root intrusion coming in from about the 12 o'clock going all the way up and around to about the 9 o'clock area. Caught a lot of debris, a lot of leaves and things like that. And again, due to the 4-inch ABS mainline sewer cleanout, does not have a cap over it or a lid or anything, so it's just exposed and things are just falling down in there. So again, we're going to go ahead and continue to pull back. Again, that joint, offset in that joint, more root intrusion in that joint. So again, we continue to pull back, more root intrusion in that joint. We'll pull back slowly so we can see these joints as we pull back. Again, more root intrusion, and we're coming up and out of our clean out, and that will conclude our video sewer inspection.